What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Andre SOG Ward. Andre Ward reacts to Hearn saying that Usyk won't lose a round to Wilder. Andre Ward disagrees with promoter Eddie Hearn and his recent comments that the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder wouldn't lose a round against the unified heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk. Ward says Wilder's right hand will find its mark on Usyk at some point in the fight, and he will win rounds. Usyk is interested in fighting the popular former WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder next, provided if he gets past Helenius on October 15th in their main event on Fox Sports pay-per-view at the Barclays Center. If a journeyman like Derek Chisora could come razor close to defeating Usyk in October 2020, Wilder will find success against him as well. Quote, "Yeah, right. The right hand is going to land at some point. Rounds will be won by Wilder," said Andre Ward. In reacting to a comment from Eddie Hearn, he said it's understandable why Hearn would make light of Wilder's chances against Usyk because he just beat the British promoter's flagship fighter twice in a row. And what else did he have to say? Okay. And that's it. Let me counterpunch. I don't think that I think if Wilder wins rounds, it would be because he did something in that round, maybe a knockdown, and Usyk's able to survive. And if he's able to survive, what victory you think you would really give that to? I mean, morally, if he hit Usyk, you got a guy like Wilder that has pretty much threatened and promised to Usyk, stay your ass out of the heavyweight division. He did not listen, okay? And if that fight gets made, Joshua fights Fury, Usyk fights Wilder, if that fight happens and Wilder catches him with a right hand and he puts that man down and that man is able to survive, what do you think that'll mean? Do you think, will he crumble? Will he go into survival mode? Then, what type of Usyk would you have after that? But nonetheless, he will win a round if he lands the right hand, no doubt, But I don't really look at Wilder as a fighter like that. I look at Wilder as a fighter that does not worry about rounds. If he wins rounds, it's not because he's trying to win rounds. He's trying to knock you out. So I think both of Eddie Hearn and Andre Ward, I think both of these guys are talking about something that really doesn't matter at the end of the day, because Wilder's right hand is rumored to knock anybody out, okay? So if he catches you with that right, good night. So I think at the end of the day, I think those guys arguing over something like that, it's like, hey, will he get hurt if he gets shot with the shotgun? I think you're missing the point. I think if somebody gets shot with a shotgun, they're gonna be down and they may die. So a knockout is equivalent to death in a situation of catching the left than the right. Right? So I think if Wilder hits Usyk perfectly, it could be another Spilka situation. But I always thought that about Wilder. I mean, that's what he does. He punches. He doesn't win rounds. He doesn't fight for rounds. So Eddie's saying that Eddie might be biased. More than likely he is, because he did get his fighter beaten by that guy. So that guy would be the guy that you parade and you would go for, because you don't want that guy getting beat by some other guy that you never fought, and that's your rival. So I get that, but Andre Ward saying that he would win rounds, I don't even think he fights for rounds, so I don't even think it really matters. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Andre Ward responding to Eddie Hearn's comments that Alexander Usyk will win every round against Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.